Good morning. So here is a very gentle practice just to wake you up in the morning, to give you 20 minutes on your mat if you don't have much time, but you want to fit that practice in before the rest of your day gets going. So we're going to start with just a little bit of distance in the feet, relaxing the arms alongside the body and just closing the eyes. So just starting to make your breath a little longer. Imagine you're drawing in the energy that you need for your day. You're filling the body up with that inhale, and you're feeling the body release with your exhale. Let's just take a few more breaths in this way, just this sense of grounding, of being present, of feeling the body, the breath. I'm going to drop the chin down to the chest. Just take a roll with the head over to the right side. Drop the chin back to the chest. And we're going to take that to the left side. Chin comes back to the chest. Let's start to bring the head back to centre and open the eyes and just start to roll your shoulders backwards. Just a gentle roll. Still using that lovely long breath that you connected with. And take the shoulders forwards. So often our body takes a little bit of time to wake up in the morning, so does our brain. So we just want to be nice and gentle. I'm going to take a little bit of distance in the feet now and just move side to side. So coming up onto the toes and in the arms, just feel heavy. Just twisting through the spine. So in yoga, we make sure we leave our spine in all directions, keeping it young and flexible. And coming back to centre, step those feet back in. And we're going to inhale, and as you exhale, just bend the knees, soft, gentle flow. Maybe an exhale now out of the mouth as you really bend into your knees. So you're inhaling up, exhaling down. Let's just do that a few more times. Just a soft bend. Inhale, exhale. Two more. And release. Give everything a little shake. Hands, arms, and each leg. Shaking. And let's give everything a pat. Get the circulation going. Already feeling more awake, hopefully. Even the back of the neck, the head. Any last areas that feel need a little bit more attention. Waking up digestion. And again, that last shake. Very good. We're going to come to the top of our yoga mat now. Take that inhale in. That exhale, we're going to fold over the legs. Just let the head go. Take a flat back, long spine. Let's step the right leg back. So bringing the hands to the hips. Just going to do a little bend into the knee. Just softly. Just bending. Maybe going a little deeper into the hips. Remember, you always know your body best, so just listen. Maybe for you this is just holding, not taking any movement. And then if you feel okay, maybe that last part of the movement is bringing the arms upwards, stretching long, like you're growing even taller through your spine. We're then going to frame that left foot. We're going to step back to the top of our mat for that forward fold. We take a flat back, inhale, and then that exhale back into that forward fold. Now we're going to step our left leg back, bringing the knee to the mat, hands to the hips. Could have something under that knee if it's not comfortable to be on the knee, and just a very soft movement. You're just going to feel that a little deeper in your left hip. Just let your body be your guide. A few more, just bending into that knee. Maybe there's a little bit of clicking, releasing, particularly in that knee joint. And then that option to bring the arms up, just an option. We don't have to, we could just find stillness. Let's frame. We're going to step both knees back to the mat. And we're going to head into child's pose. So sit back to your heels. Your knees could be together, your knees could be wide. We're going to have our arms long. Feeling that stretch through the upper back. Take another breath here. Plant the hands, spread the fingers, and just start to send your hips down to your mat. Maybe gazing upwards. Relax your shoulders, peel your shoulders back. Then as you exhale, we're going to come back to the heels. Now again, you've got that option maybe just to hold in one of these poses, child's pose or variation of up dog, or maybe you want to take this movement where we just shift very gently forwards and backwards, releasing our lower back. I'm going to take that once more. It's the exhale that brings you back into that child's pose. And we're going to come into downward dog, so releasing the knees now, lengthening the legs, planting the feet onto your mat, drawing the heels a little deeper. I'd encourage you just to take a little bend into each leg, a little pedal, a little walk. And then plant those heels back down. Take a little sway now, side to side, like you're sending your hips left and right. I'm going to feel this a little bit more now down the back of the legs. Moving left and right, just the lower body. And push back into those heels. This time take your knees as wide as your yoga mat. Bring your big toes together and sit back into your child's pose. Your arms are long, reaching maybe even a little further now towards the top of your yoga mat. We're going to pick up the head and the arms and take a walk over to our right side as far as we can. Left hand on top of right. And then drop the head back down. So you're going to feel a nice long stretch in your left side of your body. Again, you're in charge, maybe taking it a little deeper, maybe just staying exactly where you are. We're holding for a few breaths now. Bringing the head back up and the arms. We're going to walk over to the left side now. As far as you can, just shifting the hands and then dropping the head back down. Maybe sitting a little deeper now towards the heels. A few more breaths. You can have the head and the arms, walking forwards. We're going to come back onto the knees, so just bring the knees underneath the hips and then stretch your hands like you're trying to grip the top of your yoga mat and drop your head back down into puppy pose. So feeling that now more through the upper back, through the chest, through the shoulders, reaching the arms along, creating that space, softening any tension in the toes. We're going to shift the hands back in, coming in to our table, and then sit back to the heels, and we're going to come round onto the glutes. So I'm going to get you to send your legs out in front of you. We're going to take a hug with our right knee. Take it over the left. Take your right hand behind you, could be on a block if needed, and then inhale that left arm up, reach it to the ceiling. We're going to take that elbow over the knee, or you could be just hugging your knee and pulling your right shoulder back. Try and have your hand quite close to your spine as you keep pulling that right shoulder back. A lovely twist through the spine. This is helping our digestion also to wake up. Just push into your left heel so that leg is long. I'm going to take a few more breaths. Now it's your head that comes back first, and then we release that leg. Let's bring that foot now to our inner thigh. So our left leg is going to stay where it is, nice and long, and we're going to drop that right foot to the inner thigh. Could prop it if it's a little high. My right hip's a little tight, so I can see my knee is higher than normal. But I'm going to listen to that, maybe not come in as deep. So we're going to inhale, bring the left arm up, and then we're going to exhale to that left foot. Now this might mean your strap is around your foot. We're just going to take our time. Maybe our exhale brings us a little deeper. I'm listening to my right hip that's screaming at me a little here, so I'm going to take it very easy. Remember, each day our body can feel quite different. It's going to depend maybe what we done yesterday, even down to what we put into our body, what we ate. We're going to just take a few more breaths here, remembering that it is maybe first thing in the morning. Our body is naturally tighter. So we're going to keep listening to it. And then that inhale is going to bring us back up. We release the arms. We're going to take the legs long again and just sit back on your hands. Let's draw a few circles with the ankles. Sometimes we can forget about our feet and ankles, that we're always working to support us. And then take that the other way. So you're just drawing that circle, feeling that movement through the ankle. And then coming back, making sure you're sitting evenly on the glutes as we hug in the left knee now. Taking the foot over the right, it's the left hand that's going to come behind. We're inhaling that right arm, we're trying to grab the ceiling, and then we take that elbow over the knee as we pull that left shoulder back, pushing into that right heel, and using our breath here. We're massaging into the belly as we inhale and exhale. I'm going to hold for a few more breaths. We bring the head back to centre, we reach up with that arm, take that squeeze of the knee again, and we're going to come onto that left leg now, coming into the inner thigh. We inhale, we reach up, and then we exhale, and we fold. Again, use your breath, just take your time and stay a little longer here. Inhale, we reach up, we release the arms. Let's bring both feet down on the mat. We're just sitting back on the hands. We're just going to drop the knees left and right. And as you do so, you'll be turning your head in the opposite direction to the knees. So moving left and right, like your knees are heavy, falling each way. Turning the head as you go. Let's do one more each side. And coming back to centre. We're going to come onto our back now, so lying down on your back. We're going to draw the knees into the chest, take a lovely squeeze and a hug, a roll into our lower back. Just holding the knees, drawing a big circle now through the lower back, using the knees. It's going to be a slow circle, be slightly faster. And then just take that circle the other way. And holding on to both knees as you draw that circle. And then squeezing the knees to the chest again. Drop both knees down to your mat, hip width apart. So you can just touch your heels with your fingertips. Your arms are resting alongside you. Toes are pointing forwards. Chin is tight, slightly tucked in. We're going to come into a gentle bridge. So as we inhale, we're going to push up the hips and we're going to bring up the arms so they rest behind us, back of the hands to the ground. Pushing the hips a little higher in bridge pose. We're holding here for a few breaths. Make sure you're inhaling all the way into the belly. That soft exhale out. We're going to take one more breath at the top here. And then it's our exhale that's going to bring both the arms and the spine back down in a slow way. We're not rushing, just gently placing spine and arms back down to our mat. Let's take a cactus with the arms, so bending the arms, resting the elbows, back of the arms out to the side. And just let your knees fall to your left side. You could keep your head neutral or you can turn your head to the right. Resting in that spinal twist. Bring your head back first and then your knees. Take your inhale. And as you exhale, let the knees fall over to your right side and your head to the left. Bringing the head back first and then the knees. Take that squeeze again, draw the knees into the chest, maybe a little hug, a little roll. We're going to roll ourselves all the way onto one side, coming to a seated position, palms facing upwards. Relaxing the shoulders, sending the crown of the head a little taller. grounding down into that root chakra, the base of the spine. You're going to inhale now through the nose, and a soft sigh, exhale out of the mouth, letting go. Let's do 2 more like that. Opening the mouth, sighing the breath out. 1 more. Bring your hands to your heart center, in that moment of honouring yourself, showing up for yourself, getting onto your mat, starting your day in the best possible way. Namaste. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.